Hey folks, sometimes the memes just write themselves. I'm wearing this very special Moms Demand Double Action t-shirt today for a very special reason. This t-shirt is of a one-of-a-kind. I got sued over it. This is the only remaining copy of it. I cannot legally make any more. A small-time local political race has erupted into a big-time controversy for one Democratic candidate. The Washington Post is reporting that Susanna Gibbs, a Democrat running for Virginia's House of Delegates, performed sex acts with her husband online and encouraged viewers to leave tips for specific requests. These were sexual requests. Gibson, a 40-year-old nurse practitioner, mother of two, is running for a seat in the Richmond district, which the Post described as a highly competitive suburban district. In videos reviewed by the Post, Gibson is seen soliciting tips in exchange for specific sex acts with her husband. In two of the videos, Gibson is shown telling viewers that she is, quote, raising money for a good cause. She continued, "I need, more tokens before I let him do that." Gibson said in one video, a token is a monetary donation, and bigger donations would presumably lead to more lurid private room showings. Now, we joke a lot on this channel about a bunch of different things, and we act like we don't partake in crazy stuff, but this stuff is new to me. I don't understand how I assume these are live videos. In other words, if she's requesting something, it's almost like for money. I would assume that the people would have to pay, it has to be live for them to pay, and then for her to do the act that she's getting paid for, or maybe they ask for it and then the people comment and give the money, and then she does the video recorded. Again, I don't know how this works, but obviously she's selling favor to people who give her tokens to do different types of lewd sex acts. Now, while Gibson does not deny making the videos for money, she did disparage the revelation of these videos as, quote, an illegal invasion of my privacy designed to humiliate me and my family. She said it won't intimidate her and it won't silence her. She added that her political opponents and their Republican allies have proven they're willing to commit a sex crime to attack me and my family because there's no line they won't cross to silence women when they speak up. Gibson's lawyer also told the Post that disseminating the X-rated videos would constitute a violation of revenge porn laws. Well, I have different feelings about this, and some of this may surprise you. First of all, she's wrong about this. This is not some kind of a revenge porn or something like that, and no one is leaking the videos. These are videos that she puts out there on a site that is semi-public and semi-private. In other words, I assume you're paying for stuff. So she's electing, not forced to, she's electing to film these sex acts. She's electing to have them online, and she's receiving money for people who are willing to pay for that in order to view those sex acts. So she is the one who is selling a product. Just because other people see it doesn't mean that it's revenge porn. Just because the people she didn't intend to see it doesn't mean it's revenge porn. She put it out there. She made it available. Now, the thing that might surprise you is I don't have a problem with what she's doing because this is with her husband. Now, I don't condone the whole doing it online. I would like to see her be a little bit more discreet about that, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right? But she's doing these acts with her husband. Yeah, it's kind of screwy and a little bit tacky and trashy to be putting it out there online and then letting people essentially donate money to get you to do something else. That sounds kind of slavish, like sex slavish. I would be willing to bet that the website that she's probably a part of also, my biggest problem that I see these days in a lot of cases is child sex trafficking and things like that. I'd be willing to bet that most of these organizations out there who are willing to house that type of content are not good people. That's probably the only negative thing that I can say from, I guess, why I would care standpoint, is that if she's helping to promote a website out there that is housing some of that child porn and things like that, child trafficking, I've got a real problem with that. I mean, I would be really surprised if any of these websites and organizations out there don't have something like that that contributes to child porn and trafficking. So that's one of my main issues for how she's carrying out whatever it is she likes to do. Again, this is her thing, and this is her husband. If she wants to do that, that's good on her. You know what? It's like I tell everybody else. The people that come and complain about my videos being pro-Second Amendment, you don't have to watch them. Guess what? I don't like what she's doing. I don't have to watch it. That's what's cool. Nobody's forcing me to watch it. But again, this is out there for everyone else to see, and she's not only encouraging viewers, but she's profiting from it. So again, this whole sex crime thing, illegal invasion of her privacy, come on, sugar. You got to be better than that. That's not going to fly here. Now, the fact that she's willing to trade money for disgusting acts, that makes her a perfect candidate to be a politician. She's fitting right in there. She's screwing people for money. She is going to do well in her newfound profession. Now, the thing that I found was funny, and the reason why I wore this shirt, is the Moms Demand Action people and even Gabby Gifford's little anti-gun organization, they have also backed her. If Miss Gibson here fails in her attempt to be a politician, which she is a nurse practitioner, by the way, so she's got a trade that she's already good at besides performing sex acts for money. But nevertheless, if she doesn't win this election, she could always go to work for Mothers Demand Action. I would be willing to bet that, as catty as some of these women are, they're probably not going to be too cool with her coming in there with a bigger name and a little bit of a swagger. At least we know she can fundraise. That's one thing that she would be really successful at with these anti-gun organizations, because they're essentially screwing people out of money and they fundraise off of fear. She may have a little bit of problem with the fear, because I don't think she's going to be able to do the same acts in order to get money with these anti-gun groups. But nevertheless, she certainly knows how to fundraise. A donate button would certainly be right up her alley, if you know what I mean. Now, I will say this, she is certainly better than Moms Demand Action, because this chick screws her husband and then they get money. The Mothers Demand Action group screws people who buy into the sales pitch of gun safety for money. So at least this woman is being honest about it. At least she's not lying about it. She is not trying to hide the fact that she is screwing her husband, and she's not trying to hide the fact that she's doing it just for money. These gun control groups are screwing people with the guise of gun safety, and they do nothing for gun safety, and then they expect to receive money in return for providing nothing. So essentially, I would say that from a morality standpoint, if we're going to put a morality chart up, Miss Gibson has a lot higher level of morality just based on her honesty than these other anti-gun chicks do.
God save the Queen, man.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America. He's so horrible.